Hi everyone, welcome. FPLMattDay here, and this is my Euro 2024 team selection deadline stream for Matchday 5. It's the quarter finals, some really big games ahead of us. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, and get any comments, questions, or thoughts in ahead of another Matchday. Only two more to go after this one, so 3 in total. And what I might just quickly do as well is edit the name of this stream, so it's live team selection Matchday 5. We'll make that change now because I'm not actually on a wildcard. I don't have unlimited transfers, so I don't think it's fair to say that in the thumbnail. So we'll make that change now. So if you've just tuned in and you're new, hit the subscribe button. Give the video a like. Get comments or questions in for today's deadline. And I'll share a screen shortly just to go through my team that I have. And we'll go through the fixtures as well. So we'll bring that up very shortly. There we go, quarterfinals. So these are the fixtures. First game, the hosts Germany facing Spain. And then Portugal play France. That's a massive game. England, Switzerland, obviously in a big game that for England. And then Netherlands versus Turkey, which is going to be a really, really good game as well. Two very passionate fan bases. We'll do a quick prediction of each game before I share my team selection live on this stream. 3 transfers for this, and all have been used. Spain, Germany. I'm going to back Spain to win. I think their form's been really good. I know Germany are the hosts, and I really like Nagelsmann, but I think Spain are going to find a way to win this one. 2-1 to Spain. Portugal, France. I think France will win this game on penalties. I'm going to go France to win on pens, 1-1. England, Switzerland. I think England will put on a better performance, and they're going to scrape it still result-wise, 2-1. And then Netherlands, Turkey. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win to the Netherlands. Get your comments in. Hey, mate, I hope you are good. Thanks for the comment. Let's share my team. If you're watching on X, I've got some good watchers on X. So if you are watching on there, then, yeah, don't be afraid to jump onto the YouTube and say hello. So we'll go into my team here, the 3 Pomeranians. We'll start with the forwards. We're going to do it piece by piece. So strikers currently in the lineup: Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe. Kane's in there from the last round anyway. Was never going to transfer him out. No need to, obviously, with England having qualified. And then Kylian Mbappe, again, ever present in my team. Wasn't someone I was going to transfer out. So that's the starting front 2. Midfield, Ruiz, again, he was already in my team. I've got the captain's armband in him for now for the first game, but it's difficult because Musiala has been on such good form for Germany. 3 goals so far in the tournament. And I know Ruiz has been brilliant as well, but that is a really tricky one. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with the captaincy there. But at the moment, it's on Ruiz, Musiala in midfield, Bellingham and Fernandes. And again, that midfield is exactly the same as what the midfield was in the previous round as well. So I've actually not made any changes into that midfield. So no transfers there. But like I said, captaincy is between Musiala and Ruiz at the moment. Probably because I'm fancying Spain more than Germany is why I've got it on Ruiz right now. But I think Musiala is going to be very popular. He's done me so well in this tournament as well that it probably is best to put it on him. And then defence, Carvajal, again, was already in my team in the last round. So was Cucurella. And so was this man here, Pepe. I want to share these stats. Look at that. In the last round, match day 4 for Pepe. 10 points. Phenomenal stuff. 13 balls recovered. I couldn't sell him. So He stays in my team as well. So now we'll go to the keepers and the bench, which you've just seen a little spoiler of. Pickford again was already in my team, so he stays as the goalkeeper. And then this is where I've made some changes. So I made a bit of a mistake. I had Mark Gahey and I brought Dumfries in for Mark Gahey when really I probably could have just kept Gahey, knowing that if England go through, he plays in the semis, and then I could have swapped Sabitzer for someone. But look, it's done now. I'm going to have one player that is knocked out of the tournament on the bench. So it is what it is. Dumfries there on that bench. Really like what I saw of him in Matchday 4. Obviously, he got the 5 points against Romania. Was unlucky not to get an assist as well in that one. So I've gone with him. Got the 3 balls recovered. Sorry, the 2 balls recovered. Got the clean sheet. Sorry, the 90 minutes played. But he's someone that always looks like he can come out with pretty big scores. Cody Gakpo pretty much ruined what was looking like a good rank in the last round with that massive score. So he come in, and then Verbruggen was already in my team. So Dumfries, Ake, and Gakpo, all players I should have had in the last round anyway, have made my team. So this is it for now. All 3 transfers have been used. Also, we're getting some good views now, mainly coming from X. So please jump on the YouTube at FPLMattDay. Give the video a like. Retweet this video if you're watching on X, please. It'd be really appreciated. And give it a like. Subscribe or follow if you're new. But right now, obviously, I've got Kane, Bellingham, Pickford. If they're to go through and the Dutch go through, then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players facing each other in that semi-final. And I'd be probably more at risk if the Dutch were then to go out in the semi-finals. If Germany were to go through ahead of Spain, I've only got 1 German in there, and I'd lose 1, 2, 3 Spanish players. That's a fair bit. And then with Portugal going out, if they were to go out to the French, I'd then lose 5 players if you include the Spanish players. If England then did go out to Switzerland, and there was, I'd be in a lot of trouble. So there's a lot that could go wrong here. But yeah, there's obviously also a lot that could go right. So that's my team selection, everyone. Let me know what you think. We'll wait for some comments, questions, thoughts to come in. If you check my YouTube out, I've also got the best wildcard draft, in my opinion, that you can check out as well. Which, unfortunately, I do not have a wildcard. I used it in the group, so yeah, I haven't been able to use that one. We'll wait for more people to come in the comments on YouTube. Let me know your team. Let me know your picks. Let me know what you think. That is my current team. What do you think? Does it look better on Masiala? Does it look better maybe on Carvajal? A lot of these knockouts can go into pens. In the first 90 games, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. Let's try it back on Ruiz for size. Let me know what you think of my captain in the comments. Who should I go? Pulisic's team. He's wildcarded. Love it, mate. Love it. So let's go through his team. Costa, another one I wish I had in the last round. Pickford, got him. I like that pick. Ake, got him. I like that pick. Van Dijk, another one. Really good pick. Pepe, great pick. Koundé, he was someone I was close to transferring in. Walker, Ruiz, Williams, Simons, Musiala, Bellingham, Kane, Mbappe, Gakpo. So we're starting to see a lot more, obviously, the similar teams now. Who's your captain, mate, for night 1 and night 2? Let me know who your captain is for both nights. I love that team, though. Get your comments, questions, thoughts in. Like the stream, subscribe. This is my team selection. I'm still tinkering between the captain for night one. So Pulisic is debating between Musiala and Mbappe. Mate, that's a good point. I've just realised you're right. The French play. I've just mentioned that as well. So we've got France, Portugal also on. It is tough. It is tough. Obviously, Germany are the hosts. Let's see what a few people are saying online. See if I can find a few other similar accounts to myself. Let's get some other opinions. The Mbappe one's a good shout. He's due a decent haul in this tournament. I've seen a few people with it on Kunde. Musiala is a popular one. Welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you're good. Joseph says he's definitely difficult to nail the correct captain. I'm tempted to go safe with Saliba in hope of a clean sheet and recoveries. Mate, that's not a bad shout because French defence is so strong. And a lot of these games, they peter out into 0-0 draws and pens. But yeah, Virgil van Dijk, same process. Makes sense. And he's on pens and he hit the post in the last round from a header as well. I think a lot of people will go Gakpo as captain as well as a fail-safe on the second night, which I think is fair. So I don't think it necessarily matters if you get the captain wrong on the first night because if Musiala grabs another haul, which I say haul, 9 to 10 points, which you've seen him do, then great. But if he doesn't, there's a lot of fail-safe options. Let's have a little look and see what other people are thinking. Get your comments in, questions in, like the video, subscribe if you are new. I've seen a few Mbappe's as well. I think he's the most logical captain on paper. I've not seen too many Nico Williams shouts, who I think is a great pick. Oh, wow. Huge from Pulisic. And I've just seen this. I didn't even know that had happened. How frustrating. Yeah. He's been given a one-match ban. Just been given. It's live, yeah. Bellingham fined. Hold on. Bellingham fined but not banned. Okay, Pulisic. England's Jude Bellingham has been given a probationary one-game suspension, which means he will not miss a game during this tournament. Okay, there we go. As Osspike just said, not for this game. Okay, well, that's a bit lucky then for managers who got Bellingham in. It's to happen over the next year. Yeah, Mbappe admitting he's struggling in the mask. Yeah, that's fair. He did come close in the last game, though. He had a couple of really good efforts in goal. I think Williams from Spain's a good shout. He's someone I wish I just brought in now. Looking at my team for Sabitzer, I should have done that and then not bothered with one of the extra Dutch defenders. I don't think I had enough money. You know what? I'm happy to back Ruiz in the first game. I know it's Germany, but if we have a look at his scores and how he's done so far, 15 points in the Croatia game, 3 balls recovered, player of the match, goal and assist. Yeah, he's on good form. He's on that goal scoring form. All it takes is for him to get a goal, and you've got yourself a decent start to the round. We'll probably stream for another 5 minutes unless any more questions come in. Anyone that's on Twitter, jump onto the YouTube as well. Yeah, this is how my selection's going to look. Let's see if it lets me even start. Now, you can't even click into the semi-finals right now for transfers. which makes sense because this stage hasn't even started. Cucurella, is he going to be potentially a good option? 6, 10, and 4. He's another one. He's an absolute monster with the ball recoveries. Yeah, let me know in the comments as well if you're tuning in. Do you think we should get ball recoveries in FPL? I play Champions League fantasy and it's good in that. I don't mind it. The only thing I would say, it's really hard to kind of monitor it in a game. Like when you're watching a game, it's hard to say whether or not a player got a ball recovery or not. It's quite difficult. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't mind it. I like it in these sort of tournament formats probably more than a league. It's got 4 England players, but I'm not sure about that. Switzerland have been strong. Switzerland look good. If England play like they did in the Slovakia game against Switzerland, it could be really difficult. Switzerland have looked good. Very organised. Xhaka's looked strong in that midfield. Vargas obviously looks tricky. Kanji's been really strong at the back for them. But yeah, England look like they're going to change the way they play a bit, make a bit of an adjustment to the team, which I think hopefully will get them over the line. Yeah, looking at my team now, I think Ruiz captain night 1. Look, Musiala's probably the safe bet in terms of his goal return and Germany being the hosts. But I'm happy to back Ruiz, knowing that the second night I've probably got that fail safe of Gakpo or Dumfries or maybe even Harry Kane. Yeah, Mbappe I do like as well, but I think I'm liking midfielders being captain in this tournament more so than ever. $6K, wow, well done, mate. Mainly down to going for ball recovery players rather than attacking fullbacks. I like that, mate. Yeah, let me know what you think in captain night 1, Joseph. And I'll spike Sabitzer to Musiala and captain Musiala. Yeah, I think it's a good shout. It's a good shout. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Musiala, to be honest. It's probably the most obvious captain outside of Mbappe for the first night. What's his ownership right now as well in this game? 57%. Wow. 12, 9, 2 and 9. Yeah, so he's got the form. Ruiz is at 18%. I think I'll go Ruiz just because if he does return and Musiala doesn't, then it's pretty good. And then if Musiala does return, Ruiz doesn't, then there's that fail safe. But it is nice to have that comfort of a good captain on night 1. And Musiala's carried me as captain a couple of times, but it's time to try something different. It's just a short format. We'll stream for another couple of minutes. We have got some really good views, which is awesome, mainly on Twitter. Not so much coming in on YouTube tonight. Obviously, compared to last week, I think we've had a lot of people drop off as well in this game. I think once the round of 16 was done, I think some people just left their team and just lost interest, which is normal in these sorts of formats. We see it a lot in Champions League fantasy as well. But be sure to subscribe, like the video, retweet, share the channel, all that sort of stuff. Get some questions in, another couple of minutes to go. So get some questions in if you have any. I'm still just gutted I didn't have enough Dutch players in the last round. It was just this Gakpo pick would have been huge for me. It would have been huge. It cost me, I think, about 11 points not having Gakpo because I went with Ronaldo. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, if no more questions come in the next sort of 40 seconds or so, we will look to wrap up. That is my team selection on screen. All 3 transfers used. Gakpo in, Dumfries in, Nathan Ake in. Captain is going to have to stay on Ruiz, I think, for night 1. And then night 2 will be between Kane or Gakpo. Andy Pearson has Bruno Fernandes and not Musiala. It's an obvious change, but I fancy a punt. You got to start taking those risks now, mate. Once this is over, there's only 2 semi-finals and a final left, so that is time to make those big calls. But we'll leave it there. That's the live team selection. Just a quick one tonight. We've not had too many other viewers or watchers or comments. So we'll leave it there. Thanks to those that tuned in for this quick live stream. I'll see you all in the next one, which will likely be the semi-final deadline, although I'll likely have a limitless or wildcard video before then. Good luck for match week 5, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.